Welcome to the Enlit studio. I'm joined today by Gaia Gallotti from IDC Energy Insights to talk about the company's latest energy consumer survey. Welcome, Gaia.
Thank you, Jonathan.
I'd like to start by asking you, what are the headline results from this survey?
Yeah, so again, thank you for having me here today. It was a global survey that we ran this past summer, and I think the main headline result was that, not surprisingly, customer satisfaction and net promoter scores are way down from the previous survey we ran 2 years ago, despite the significant efforts that utilities and energy suppliers have put in place over the last 2 years, especially with the investments they have made in improving their digital channels capabilities. And of course, the hot topic right now is energy prices, which is the main reason why customer satisfaction is so down in comparison to 2 years ago. But we have seen significant leaps forward in energy suppliers' capabilities when it comes to digital channels.
Can you dive a bit more into the trends you've seen compared with the previous survey?
Yeah, absolutely. So still thinking about the digital channels, I think one thing that is very noteworthy and is a testament of energy suppliers' skills and abilities that they've put in place for their digital channels is the fact that the communication to the contact center via phone has dropped about 10 percentage points, which is notable because, energy suppliers and utilities have very large contact centers where they manage a lot of the calls that people are calling into. And we've seen a 10% drop in that, and it's thanks to the improvements of their customer portals, especially their mobile apps, and to some extent even the chatting capabilities that they've developed with their customer service representatives. So we've seen that not only the younger generations, the Gen Zers or millennials, because we do split out the data that way, are obviously using digital channels because it's inherent to their nature, but also older generations are much more prone to reaching out to their energy supplier through their digital channels. And they're significantly more satisfied with the performance of the digital channels than they are of other channels that are not digital. So we've seen an improvement in the customer journey for these consumers because their customer effort score has dropped because of how easy it is for them to carry out simple tasks on the digital channels.
So then what would be your main recommendations for utilities, and perhaps also what role might consumer organizations have?
Yeah. So I think my key recommendation is, considering what has happened over the last 10 months with the ongoing energy crisis and the fact that we are entering at least in the northern hemisphere, we are entering the winter season, energy is extremely top of mind for all consumers. This has never really been the case because people usually take, at least in this part of the world, energy for granted. So people are finally paying attention to energy, not necessarily in a good way, but it's an opportunity for energy suppliers and everyone involved in the energy customer journey to change the narrative. So my recommendation is for energy suppliers to get in front of this, to provide personalized energy efficiency recommendations, to understand which of their customers are most vulnerable right now, given what's happening, and reach out to them and say, how can we help you? Can we set up a payment plan, renegotiate a payment plan so that you don't struggle as much? And this is an opportunity because utilities in general are not very trusted. Energy suppliers are not very trusted. But they need that trust in order to become trusted energy advisors to get us through the energy transition to net zero and beyond. So that would be my key recommendations, to grasp this opportunity.
Okay, thank you, Gaia.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Your insight. For more insights, be sure to tune into our channels.